First off, I'd like to say praises to Yahweh Hashem Shai. Our honors to the elders of GMS with Stone, and shalom to the brothers in the highways and byways doing this work in sincerity and in truth. So, brother, Iron from the GMS Jamaica camp, GMS Interact once more, and why we just have to share this with the brothers and this place basically I get a sickness stomach, you know, you see me? This thing with them bottom money basically I fuck with the medicine. I read the tagline, the 2 articles. See? And if you really want to comment, you can comment. See? You say, oh, gun-toting gays drive fear in citizens of garrison communities. Say, a Batman in a so-called bad people area have drive fear in a people. See? Here what the second one said. Neil Jagger gang raped. See? See, a Batman a bad up people in a community, and a Batman a drive down man and a rape them. See? That's way this basically society come to you. Fuckery. So with that we just have read the 2 articles them and basically read some comment. Basically one scripture I'm really after the article here because you have whole heap of Jamaicans, so-called Jamaicans that will say, yo, as long as a man bring it to me, everything alright. But oh no, we have a problem now though, because now you have invite them in a society, you say you're nothing wrong with them as long as the man bring it to you, but now them are threatening for fuck, you know. Zin, them are basically threatening for kill, you know. Zin. But no, all of a sudden every man do what though, every man have a choice and every man can live their life how they want to live it. See now we not get fucked now. Literally and physically and figuratively. See? So I read the first one, they say, gun-toting gays drive fear in citizens of garrison communities, right? Homo thugs. And I say, despite claims from local and international gay rights activists that Jamaica is fiercely homophobic country, recent evidence is suggesting that homosexuals are living openly in some of the country's notoriously tough garrisons without hassle or intimidation. Police have confirmed that gay men are left alone either because they have heartless thugs as their lovers or their relatives. So because the reason them so bold is because them have man or a bad man or them a bad man. He said the Jamaica Observer came face to face with the situation recently while gathering information at a crime scene in the James Road, Texton Road area of South St. Andrew. As a group of residents stood behind the police yellow tape watching intensely while scene of crime detectives processed the area where Tashaya Lawrence and another man identified as Roland were shot dead and 2 others injured. An effeminate man came to the scene. He was dressed in a tight pair of knickers and an equally tight-sleeved t-shirt. When he started speaking, it was hard to believe that he was a male as he displayed all the attributes of a woman down to the gesticulation. So this man talk and act like a bitch, yo. See? A member of the news team noticed him and wondered aloud if he was gay. A woman who was in the earshot answered his question without flinching. A batty man that no look upon him too hard, the woman said. A pure bad man take him. Meaning say a be a bad man a fuck him. As the man engaged in a conversation with some of the women present, no one even flinched or displayed any sign of antagonism towards him. Meaning say nobody now want to look like them come up against him. One of the women even joked that he was boasting a icky on his neck. But you have icky man. So basically the woman a joke with him. How you mean? You know see rain a fall. Me have to get me icky, the man said. So basically you must say rain a fall, yo. This fucking place, yo. And this is how 231 living here, yo. The Sunday Observer was on the scene and after about an hour and for the entire time the man transpires freely through the crowd. Nobody no business with him, the woman said. Assistant Superintendent Omar Morris is a career cop and has spent years beating back criminality. now in charge of operations in the St. Andrew South Division, Morris has seen it all. In the police division, there are more than 24 troubled communities, and according to Morris, the police have knowledge of persons who are said to be homosexuals who live openly and are not mobbed, beaten, or heckled. I know of at least one person who is rumored to be diverse, and he is living in one of those communities, and nobody has ever attempted to use violence against him. This is because he has relatives who have fearsome reputations. Right? So one homosexual man who is wanted by St. Andrew police for a string of robberies in this New Kingston area is known to hang out in a tough downtown Kingston community. We have information that he lives there and is always there in the days. We know he has relatives there, and no one in the community would dare to bring violence to him. As a matter of fact, we have been hearing that he may very well be a gunslinger, but in time will bring him to the book. Policeman told Sunday Observer, right? He said the people get used to him. Nobody don't trouble him. Worse, the man them love the arms house. The boy them might run him, but nobody no beat him. And worse, them look up to him father when he was alive. Right? So I respect our persons. And basically when you have something like that, my youth, you have it basically I like one virus. You see the virus spring up, you put it on you. Because just like the children of Israel, them go live basically when they never drive out the other nations out of their land. Them start get curious about the way them live and things and start copy them. But if they get rid of them, then they wouldn't do that. So weeks ago, police reported to have received information that a man who appeared to be homosexual was brandishing a gun inside a car park in New Kingston. The police said that they chased him, but he eluded them until he was nearly caught at an area close to a gully on Trafalgar Road has been a known hangout for years. Now I say, I'm not trying to cut some of these shots still. So you will be surprised at some of the names. This is not new. However, in law enforcement, sometimes it's not what you know, but what you can prove. A lot of them pose as thugs. Behind closed doors, they are different characters. One senior cop said. On the other hand, those who act effeminate are living in some bad communities and living freely. We know this for a long time. So basically, so when him come, him rent big hotel room, him just take out him gun, put it on the dresser and deal with this one gay basically. He said the man admitted to being prostitute and said his best client was a leading member of a popular gang. He said when him come, him rent big hotel room and him take out him gun, put it on the dresser and deal with me. If you see him the next day and call him Batman, you're dead. Said the man who gave his name as Emily. See, I have a man that gave name as Emily, yo. So I'll jump down to some of the comments them, right? See how Sodom and Gomorrah is here. It's a woodpecker. The truth, they are not knocking at our door, meaning the country. They are already here and taking over. Sodom and Gomorrah packing guns. Right? It's clearly evident that the country is morally decayed on all fronts. Lawlessness is ruling the land at the hands of current administration, and while they give some news soundbites, they refuse or is incapable of doing anything about it. I wish they would come clean. The country is suffering on all fronts. So I will be give up about the country, right? I'll continue going here, so. So I wonder if all those supporters are aware that how dangerous some of these perverts are to our country. Jamaica badly needs cleansing spiritually, socially, and economically. Such disgusting lifestyle will retard an individual, a community, and a nation. If we don't reserve this strength, these areas will remain breeding ground for criminality and sexual nastiness. right? I'll go down some more. All right. So all right. Go down here. So you say this. You say basically that it on them comments, all right? So let's start going on the next article right away. Now it say male jogger gang raped, right? So people who flock Queen Hill in St. Andrew to jog or walk in the mornings are now apprehensive following the brutal gang rape of a male jogger in that community early Monday. The man, the Jamaica Observer was told, is now suffering from serious injuries and mental trauma after the harrowing experience. A group of joggers reportedly found the victim naked with his hand and his feet bound, sitting on the sidewalk at the foot of the hill close to Perkins Boulevard. He was found by some females who were shocked and even more surprised to see that he was bleeding heavily from his rectum. One man who said he assisted in untying the victim told the Observer. The man reportedly parked his car at a nearby apartment complex and was about to jog when a white car drove up and two armed men who held him at gunpoint, the man our source said, were also carrying knives. The hoodlums proceeded to tear off the jogger's clothes and took turns and badgering him. The man was so torn up and ashamed, he had to receive his torn clothes in order to get his car keys and someone lent him clothes so he could avoid further embarrassment, a jogger said. The incident has driven fear into people who exercise on that section daily. Several persons have told me that they were in fear and apprehensive to go back because of what happened. It's not a pretty sight, the jogger said. We used to protect females and tell them to walk in groups, but now it seems the males are the target. This cannot be allowed, the man said. That reminds me of Sodom and Gomorrah, when the man got a lot house and basically asked the man them. So basically, and the woman the woman and the target again. Instead of man instead of them go to that house in that, them go for a man, yo. Same thing with the Benjamites and the judges. But that what people want living in, make them do what they want. Everybody have a choice. And you see them fuckery happen when I make homosexuals roam, yo. Them shit you happen, yo. The laws of Yabash me actually intact. None of them shit you could not go on. You say I'm gonna we really need to read no more upon that. I'm gonna some my comments. Let me say fuck. Sure. You say this doesn't look good on the gay community at all. After all, the progress have been making start from a blatant disadvantageous position. This may signify retard their efforts. Waiting to see if JFAG publicly condemns this act and calls out their peers on this one. JFAG Jamaicans basically Jamaica Federation. Better me just look up right away. Slack yeah. We look up right remember JFAG. No second. Basically, organization protect the the homosexual community. JFAG. Basically, it's give me a sec, Akim. JFog. I can't find this. Ah yeah, Jamaica Forum for Lesbians, All Sexuals and Gays. Yeah, Jamaica Forum for Lesbian, All Sexuals and Gays. Right? So that's a J flag. Right? Now say we'll continue. Go down. So I wouldn't be so quick. No, this is an expo. They say, why can't you believe that acts like this is occur and have occurred? Once man has no moral or spiritual compass, anarchy and lawlessness, thus deprived behavior become normal. So basically, when allow the man to live how them live out, you basically leave the place to be open up to the abominable society. See? So we find our comment here talk about the exposure to this type of thing pertaining to the children and all that. I don't want my picking grow up in a society like this, yo. Yo, somebody say, yo, if prayer could save Jamaica, it would be heaven. With all those churches in the country, we need to accept the fact that we are a nation of immoral animals. They say we are humans, not animals, but we have lost our way. It is not about the amount of churches in Jamaica. It's about the evil that is permitting in our precious country. We have to turn away from the creator. We have turned away from the Creator and His worshiping created things. Right? It's Paul Bombshell. He said, "This world, nothing is impossible. In this world, nothing is impossible. They try to spread their wings here because they can't do it in the east. There are too many stones waiting on them there. The Prince of Earth is spreading in all possible ways. Don't be caught up in his dealings." So basically, the devil basically a push through all them shit here, and promote it in the media and all of that. And basically, as the person say, if you need a Middle East, I could do this. So say the West Valley, the West of Babylon, the West of Sodom, the spiritual Egypt, yo, all of this here, just more shit pit we are living in. We are living in a cesspool, and we need to leave out of this. That's why we pray day and night. Yo, Basham, I shall deliver we yo. Pray say the elect get sealed because we can't manage 5 more years in our society. Well, if it so comes, say yo, it come, but we have a tough year out. Yo, Basham, I shall will. But really and truly, we don't want to spend 5 more years of shit. Now I have to spend 1 more month in this year. We want to spend 1 more month in this. So we have to just keep basically, and we have to basically read the scripture. It's but as you say, this is good for all who are say Batman, they can do what they want as long as a man bring it to me. That's on the judgment, yo. It's Jeremiah 2:19. Thine own wickedness shall correct thee, and thy backsliding shall reprove thee. Know therefore and see it is an evil thing and bitter, that thou hast forsaken the Lord thy power, and that my fear is not in thee, saith the Lord of hosts. And this is why them things happen, yo. Because we don't fear Yahweh Shem Yahushai, we don't adhere to him laws them, and basically we feel like everybody for do what they want to do. So this is most way for judging now. Now everybody are complain. Now everybody want to get rid of homosexuals. But it will get worse, yo. But Yahweh Shem Yahushai keep him elect. So that we like to say our brothers them stay strong. All praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Double honors to the elder GMS Greatman Stone. And shalom to the brothers in the highways and byways speaking this word in sincerity and in truth. Shalom.